I'm back here again in Agnes Waters, 1770 area. Check out this epic shelter. I've been here before, but I feel like it's been added to a little bit more. It's a little bit more shady. I'm gonna contribute to it. I'm gonna go find some of this and yeah, try to just get a bit more coverage over the top here, fill in the roof a little bit. Like they've even got decorations. Apparently it is Aggie's Shag Shack. Oh man, such a beautiful place here. Like easy to spend the day here. Might spend a couple of days here. It's just camping that's tricky. You can camp here, but it's closed at the moment because of COVID still. They take it very seriously here. Like if you want to go to the shops, they won't let you do shopping unless you do the hand sanitizer. Like they make sure every single person who comes through the door. It's like the strictest place that I've been. It's interesting, different places with their different ways of dealing with it. I stopped at a cafe on the way in here and they were totally blasé about everything. They didn't care at all. They were just like, yeah, can't wait to go traveling next. And so yeah, different people have different, I guess it depends on if you had like 20 people in your family who had really compromised immune systems or something, the different circumstances would generate different levels of fear. For me, I've just been like, it's like automatically I'm following all the COVID safety guidelines anyway, like because I'm by myself, social distancing everywhere I go, like I'm not really around people. So it works out good. Wherever you stand on the COVID stuff, I don't even want to get into it. I'm happy that like Australia's opening up again though. Like just read this morning that even Sydney will be open soon to like Queensland. So like obviously that's great for me because I want to do the entire country, and I've actually come back down this way. Like I wanted to go all the way around. I started at the Gold Coast, obviously. I went up to Cairns, I went across to Darwin. I actually went up and down from Cairns a couple of times because I was doing heaps of training and courses and stuff for all different things. I did the assist suicide intervention training. I did all the deep listeners training, and I did like 5 holographic kinetics courses. And I did a whole bunch of other stuff in between. But yeah, I went up and down the East Coast. Like that's a pretty big drive. I think it's like nearly 2,000 kilometers. It's like 20 hours, 21 hours up and down the coast each way. And then I went across to Darwin and I wanted to go all the way down the West Coast and do like a lap. But because everything was still looking a bit, how you going? I decided to head back down to the Gold Coast, and then I'm going to go down to like see my family in New South Wales now that I can, because I miss them. I miss my nephew and my niece and my brother and my mum and my dad and just that little community. There's heaps of cool people where I come from. Obviously, we all think the people where we come from are cool, don't we? So yeah, if everything works out as it looks like it's going to, by the time I'm going to stay in like the Tweed area for about 4 months and just get cashed up, like work heaps, like just do everything and just focus on accumulating and saving money. And then, get cashed up and then go south and finish the loop. And I also want to go down the center of Australia as well, like through Alice Springs. It's like, people keep asking me why I didn't go to Uluru already, but I don't know. I will. I know it's going to be an experience, but there's just other things that I needed to do first. I'll just say that. Yeah, excited. The world's opening up. I'm at a beautiful place, 1770. I've been, I'm getting really good at this lifestyle now. I'm starting to really embody it. I'm getting very comfortable just stopping in the roughest fucking place ever, rolling out the swag, getting your sleep, waking up, packing up, off you go again. Like, I don't care where I sleep. And as I'm getting like more comfortable, I'm sort of, I would say taking more risks, but they're not really risks. It's just like doing more, like just not being afraid to drive down a random road that might lead nowhere, or like just doing more of that kind of thing. And I've been meeting more people, more locals, and they've been telling me shit. That's how I found that rope swing. And that's how like I found heaps of cool places. And there's a place that I've been told about in this general area. I won't say where, because it's like one of those secret spots that we want to sort of not ruin by like having too much traffic going through it, and then yeah, the council comes in and shuts it down. But yeah, I'm gonna try and find it, I reckon. And if it's not too obvious where I am, I might film there and just like show you guys, because it's supposed to be epic. It's supposed to be like just like the most incredible secret spot of all secret spots. But every single secret spot's like that, eh? Like you get there and you're just like, wow, fucking hell. So grateful that somebody shared this with me. Sharing is caring, like, but you gotta share, like make sure that you're not just sharing it with anyone and everybody, and people are respecting the place, not littering and like making a mess, destroying the, like if people are cutting down trees and shit, you know, you gotta like look after your secret spots. And know that anybody that you invite into your secret spot's going to do the same. So, fuck yeah. I'm going to probably train here. So I'm still like training, getting fit, healthy. Got a bag of bananas and a bottle of water. I'm set for until sunset, pretty much. And I'll duck into town, maybe grab a few more things. I'm not using the Esky anymore because the shops and that are close enough, and it's not like I'm not driving on the surface of the sun anymore, so it's not like drinking a hot cup of tea when I just drink water straight out of a bottle. Like room temperature is now an acceptable temperature for water to be drank at. You know what I mean? It's not like drinking lava. Yeah. It's a good day. A lot of connection. A lot of, yeah. My mate just sent me a song that he recorded. He's in a similar boat, like just COVID has absolutely rattled him. Not COVID itself, but just like the way the world went haywire. And he's like changed everything, fucking scrambled his whole life up. Who the fuck am I? What am I doing? All that kind of thing. And he sent me a song this morning, and it's like just sort of summing up his journey. And I was like really happy for him, because it's like, that's sort of like where I'm getting to now, and it's like we're getting there. We're both getting there. Everyone's getting there. Everyone's figuring it out. And it was a cool song. And I even related to it and resonated with it too, because it's like we've been on similar kind of journeys in our own way. Yeah. So I hope everybody else is cruising, doing okay. By the time these get posted, everybody will be laughing about COVID anyway. Everybody will be laughing about all this stuff. Hopefully. I will be. I'm going to keep laughing no matter what happens. I'm going to keep finding something to smile about, keep finding beautiful things to enjoy in life. It's happiness is here right now, or it's nowhere. That's the little lesson, another little lesson that's been in my mind, in my consciousness. Like if I can't be happy now, that's it. Like this is where I am. Like I can't create some picture in the future. When I have that, I'll be happy. Like you've heard that before. It's a cliche, but I'm really trying to embody it. Like just be happy now. Like look at this. Look at this. Like crazy shelter that people have like slowly collaborated to create. Maybe like one really cool person came down and like really kickstarted it. But I reckon that you'd be mad to come here and like see this and not contribute to it. Like I'm sure like up there in the hill there's like some more like palm leaves or pandanus or something that we can drag down here and chuck on the roof. Such a beautiful place. I love these rocks too. Like there's a spot back home called Dreamtime Beach, and it has these kind of rocks. And I was always wondering like why the sunset there was just so vibrant and colourful. And then like somebody pointed out, like it's the color coming out of the rocks. Grateful for that little share as well. Like that really like made me like rethink like the relationship between all things on a really deep level. Like, yes, of course, like the fucking amazing painting that you're seeing in the sky each morning and afternoon is connected to so much more. It's not just like a projector, like, or like one thing. Like there's moisture in the clouds, there's fucking the ocean's doing like different things, the rocks in the area, like the landscape, like it's all connected and it's all working together to create like that amazing visual explosion of color. I've become addicted to like sunsets. Addicted is a yucky word. I've become attracted to sunsets, and yeah, once you do, if you get into like sunset photography or like, yeah, trying to capture the perfect sunset, you'll realize how rare those, like, you know, you've seen sunsets that stop you in your tracks and you're just like, oh, holy fuck. And that's it, that's your afternoon. You're watching that sunset. Even though it's only like, that epic moment doesn't last long either. It could be minutes, it could be seconds. But you sit there and you just like stare at it. Well, hopefully you do. Hopefully you don't miss out on it. Yeah, if you start trying to capture that, you'll realize you'll spend like 30, 60, 90 days just like going out at sunset and sunrise every single day. Like, surely today is going to be the day where it's going to light up. And yeah, like some of those sunset photographers, they go to extreme lengths to find the perfect spot, because they understand all that shit too, about how the rocks and the water and the reflections and the clouds and all these different factors have to be perfect to get like this amazing like light, painting in the sky. They've like, as they've gone out day after day, they've come to understand all these things, and they go to extreme lengths to get that perfect shot. I was at Matt's place the other day, where we were like looking for UFOs, and he's got a big like panoramic print, and I was like, that's a cool print, and I was so glad that I like acknowledged it and like appreciated it out loud, because then he told me like the story of how the photo was captured. And it's like this woman that like, she went out every single day, like waded through waist deep water for like kilometers, like through like marshy, swampy stuff to get to this spot where the sunset looked really beautiful, and just waited for the perfect sunset every day. And then she finally got it. And that's how those prints came to be. So yeah, I love like when there's a story behind like an amazing photo. All my photos have really cool stories. Anyway, click the like button for me if you enjoyed this chat. Leave your comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you very shortly.